Hi, how are you?
So, hello, ma'am. We are doing excellent. What about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking.
It's
So,
okay.
how was your day?
Yeah, ma'am, our day is excellent and wonderful. And how is your day?
My day was fantastic, and I want to know a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this golden opportunity to introduce ourselves. Actually, this is Muaz Masud speaking in front of you. I study at 8 standard and I'm belong to Dispur district, Bangladesh. I hope you know you have heard the name of Bangladesh, our country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about your country.
Yeah, I have been learning this language about more than 1 year, and it's been almost 2 years. And if I talk about my hobbies, then I like riding bicycle, speaking English with stranger, and making English blog video. So that's it.
Okay, it's nice. And you are studying 8th class, right?
Yeah, exactly.
My God. So you're really inspiration person because I'm not able to speak that language when I was in your age. Just I am playing the games, that's it. But you are speaking very well.
Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
thank you.
So,
So
Support yourself also.
okay, sure. I'm also excited to give my introduction. This is Malia Binte Masood. If I talk about me, so I study in 8th standard. You'll be glad to know that we're siblings as well as we are twins. If I talk my family, so there are 4 members in my family. They're my parents, me, and my brother. We are nuclear family. So if I talk my hobbies, so my hobby is reading story book, history as well, and new information and drawing, riding bicycle, and so on. So this is it.
Okay, so that why you have to learn this language?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. Truly speaking, there are so many reasons behind this. You know that English is a global language, is an international language. So you know that we have a strong desire to go abroad. So to communicate with them, we need this language, English as second language. And truly speaking, the importance of English is increasing day by day in our country, in the whole world. And you can say that in every data of computers and mobile phones in written in English, and higher educational book is written in English. So you can say that the importance of learning English, the importance of speaking English is really highly to get a good job, to do something better in this modern world in 2025, so in this 21st century. So when is this language English?
Hello? Sorry, I'm getting call.
No
Oh,
problem.
no issue.
No problem.
Okay, continue. Please continue.
Yeah. So as I mentioned you that English is a global language, international language. So as I told you that we have a strong desire to be abroad, so that's why we're learning this language to communicate with them. And for in this 21st century, 2025, we to get a good job, to do something better in our life, we need this language English. So that's why we're learning this language. I think that it makes us very different than others.
So actually,
Yeah,
one thing, ma'am, I want to tell you that to be honest, one reason is behind it that why we are learning this language. Actually, we have a strong desire to go to abroad for higher education. So that is why we are so excited. We're delighted to learn it.
okay. So all the best for your future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I-
So
Yeah, I can
I have a
see your while you are speaking.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for your compliments. So, ma'am, I'm very curious to know from you that how long have you been learning this language, English?
Yeah, so when I talk about my journey, I have been learning this language since 1 year. So I started this language in my degree first year. So
Oh,
how I started my language by myself. So I'm not because I'm not that passionate to learn this language on those days when I was in kid or when I was in sixth standard. But when it comes to degree, so I had that passion to learn this language because nowadays it is a global language. When we all speak this language, then a lot of people give respect. Also, when I started this journey, I had a lot of obstacles, and I had utilized some of the applications, and I had a lot of suggestions from them also how I can elaborate myself, how I can indulge to in this language from those people, so who
oh, that's
inspired on this language.
okay.
Okay.
So I have also a question. I'm very curious to ask you one question. That did you face any kind of problem? I mean, did you, in the time when you started your spoken English, learning this language, English? So did you get any enough environment? I mean, did you have any kind of partner to speak in that time?
Yeah, of course. When I started this journey, I don't have any enrollment to speak in English. So I can start my English journey in front of mirror, and I talk by myself, and I record by myself, and I rectify my mistakes, and I utilize some of the applications like CV and experiency. So where I get a command over in English, and now I'm connecting with people through the Skype also, because whenever I talk with YouTubers, I think that yes, I have to learn a lot from them also. Now I'm
Yeah,
also speaking to them, right? So your pronunciation is very good and your accent is different. So which kind of accent you are learning, American or British? I would love to know.
yeah, actually, everybody asks the same question that what type of accent are you learning this time? So actually, ma'am, as I told you that I want to learn American English, so that's why I'm trying to speak in English in American accent.
Okay, cool. And you are speaking very well, and your accent is very crystal clear when you are pronouncing your sentences also.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. Actually, I have learned from like you, ma'am, like you type of teachers that I made so many conversations, more than 100 conversations within 1 year. It's been almost 1 year. So I think that they teach me that I have learned from those type of people a lot of things. That's why I can speak better. Not so fantastically, but I'm trying my best.
Yes. So what about you? How you started your journey? And both are your siblings, right?
Yeah, as my sister Malia mentioned you that we are siblings as well as twins.
Yes, so it was so different. My brother was actually last 5 or 6 months. I have been learning this language. It was a difficult task for me. Actually, when I have learned this language, there are so many people behind it. They always criticize. Actually, lack of the environment, I always failed and I feel hesitation in front of the camera. Actually, that time I don't talk much. And first, you have also mentioned that when I was a beginner, that time I just tried to speak in front of the mirror. It was so helped me. It was so helpful to me. And day by day, I'm trying to speak English in front of the people when I go any publicity place. And nowadays, we are trying to have a conversation with the Indian people. And nowadays, I feel so good. And nowadays, it is continue. And I have overcome my hesitation. And now I don't feel any depression. Or as I'm so delighted that I'm connecting with a great teacher person, they also teaches me very much, and it is so helpful to me.
Okay, thank you so much. And I saw some of your videos when you are messaging me that I saw some of your videos, and those are really, really good.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. And we also watched your video, lots of video on your YouTube channel. It was really great, and we know lots of things from there. So, ma'am, how long? I mean, how long have you been learning this language? I mean, how long have you been making this type of English conversation?
Okay, so recently I started these conversational videos since 1 week, I guess. So I started like this conversation because of lack of fear to talk in front of people. I'm alone, then I can able to speak. But when it comes to speaking with someone else, then I feel like it is like a fear. So I want to
Yeah.
get rid of anyway. So then I started to talk with people through the Skype.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, in that time, in the previous time, still we are recording ourselves by making English, sometimes English practice video. But I think that this type of making conversation is also helping us very much, giving us many benefits from many ways. Because in that time, nobody is there to catch our mistakes, to give us commands. But here we are at two sides, so one frame. So that's why if I make any kind of mistake, you can catch the mistake. If you make any kind of mistake, we can catch the mistake. So that's why this conversation is very different and really giving us lots of benefits, right?
Yeah, of course. Whenever we had a mistake, so I saw a lot of comments in the comment section also through my subscribers. If I make a mistakes, the tutors also said in the comments that you made here mistakes, because some people are showing some mistakes in front of us. Then we feel very awkward, or we feel very bad about ourselves. But when it comes to myself, I always take their comments or whatever the things. I just take it as a positive manner, because I want to improve my mistakes as well, because nobody is perfect, right? So each and every single day we have to learn something, and we definitely rectify our mistakes, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're
Yes.
right.
we have to always confess it. Then whenever we feel any kind of mistake, then if any people can say us, but when that time we think that we are not doing great, we are feel hesitation. Then, but it is not great. We have to take it so easily and positively. It is so acceptable for us.
Yeah, true, true. What you said is true. And would you
So,
like to
ma'am,
ask questions?
here, ma'am, I would love to ask you one question: that how many languages can you speak?
Yeah, I can speak Telugu, Kannada, English, and now I'm able to speak Tamil. So I'm starting to speak Tamil as well. So I can speak 4 languages. But
Oh, that's
Hindi,
great.
I can understand Hindi, but when it comes to speaking, I'm very much hesitate to speak this Hindi. Sorry to say this, but I'm very uncomfortable to speak because in my school days, I'm very backward in my Hindi subject.
Okay, so ma'am,
Okay.
in your introduction, you just mentioned that some minutes ago, you in your introduction, you just mentioned that you are from Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh.
Yeah,
So in your state is Telangana Telugu is your mother tongue?
my mother tongue is Kannada.
Oh, oh,
Yes, but
I
I'm
got it.
able to speak Telugu as well because I'm in
Oh.
Telugu. I'm living in Telugu states, so we can able to speak Telugu. But my mother tongue is Kannada.
I have met so many conversations more than 100, but I'm seeing only one person, you ma'am, that you can't speak better in Hindi because everybody can speak Hindi.
Yes, you're so different than others. Really, you're different.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know why because in my school days, my Hindi ma'am is very strict. So that's why I'm little bit hesitate to learn this language. But I can
Oh,
understand.
exactly. Exactly. Actually, you can say that Bengali is our mother tongue as we are from Bangladesh, and my second language is you can say Hindi because by watching lots of cartoons, I can understand better in Hindi and speak a little bit Hindi, not so fantastically, a little bit. Then I started my spoken English.
Okay, so would you like to read any books now? In maybe in future.
What type of books? Hindi or English?
I mean, what kind of books you like the most? If you are starting.
Sorry, ma'am. Actually, truly speaking, in our house there is no any storybook like this because, as you know, that we are studying at 8th standard, so most of the time we're busy with our academic study, with our textbooks, and with our life and this type of video channel conversation. So that's why we're not getting much time to read the storybook, and that's why we didn't buy.
Okay. So
Um,
which kind of okay, okay, okay. Go ahead.
okay, I would like to ask you that you're just enhancing your spoken English, your communication. This app is so benefit to you. And apart from this, what do you do every single day to enhance your communication skill?
Okay. So I do practice through ChatGPT, and also I can record myself each and every single day. I'll definitely practice. I don't want to skip my practice because if I skip that practice today, so then the next day I'm not able to speak. So sometimes I will make fumble while I'm speaking. So that's why I definitely practice each and every single day, and I can able to speak through some applications like Experience. And also now I had some groups. In my groups, some partners also there. Through CV applications, there is a option called group option. So if we have interested to that particular person, we definitely had a conversation with them. So there I get a lot of friends. So we had a conversation with them each and every single day there. So we make a group. So if you are available on that particular time, so we just go there and we can practice with them.
Oh,
Okay, I got it.
that's really good idea for making conversation and for practicing our spoken English. You're 100% right, ma'am, that if we don't practice today, so tomorrow we forget. We forget 90% English. Actually, truly speaking, that ma'am, truly speaking, our reality is that every single day, every moment, we listen, we speak in our mother tongue. That's why we're very much fluent in our mother tongue. But we don't practice, we don't speak, we don't listen English every single day, every alternative day, every moment. That's why we are unable. We are unable to speak English fluently because we are very used to speak and listen our mother tongue, not our English language.
Yes, yes, of course. And I would love to know that which kind of place is the famous in your country? especially in your state?
Yeah, truly speaking, ma'am, as you know, our country's name is Bangladesh, so there are 64 districts. I mean that I want to share with you that here is 8 division, not state.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So in the south side, of Bangladesh, we are staying at north side, north
Okay.
side. And in the south side, there is beach Bay of Bengal. You can say Cox's Sea Beach, and it is the longest sea beach in the world. I hope you heard the name. And also, there is a forest named Sundarban. You can also visit there. And Jaflong is lit. I think that this type of place is really incredible and outstanding. We have also decided to go there. And our capital is Dhaka. You get so many parks. I mean, tourist place there, over there. And Dhaka University is the oldest university in Bangladesh. It established in 1921, the British colony.
Okay. So because I heard about your country name, but I don't know the districts, and you have 28 states and all the stuff. Yes, now I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, because as India is our neighbor country, so we must have to have the knowledge about your country, India. So that's why we have memorized so many things about the mother tongue of every state's name, capital, about population, location, which type of borders are there about India, international borders. So that's why we are learning
Okay,
this.
well, at history,
Sorry?
history. I mean, the states and also capitals, right? History subject. Do you have a history subject like social?
Yeah,
Social.
exactly. We
Yes,
have different
ma'am.
subject. We actually speaking, we have a huge subject, but in our public schools, I mean, in our public exams, there is only a specific. I mean, our mother tongue, Bengali grammar, English grammar, math, science, social science, ICT, and our religion. That's it.
Okay. Much for being in my channel, and I had a great conversation with you. You are
Yeah.
doing well, and all the best for your abroad.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
ma'am.
much.
It
Pray for
was
us.
it was really great conversation with you, and thank you so much for your time, for giving us your valuable time. Thank you so much.
It was excellent.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
so much.
goodbye.